Hello everybody and welcome back to another Deep Oger review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Transformers Legacy Evolution Core Class, Thundercracker. I love Thundercracker and the Seekers in general. The Seekers are probably some of my favorite designs in all of Transformers. I just have a soft spot for Starscream's brethren and himself. So when they did Starscream and Kingdom, I was extremely excited to get my hands on a Thundercracker and Skywarp. Skywarp, as everybody knows, is a little disappointing. Mini Skywarp review, no null rays, so I'll have to get a third-party kit for him to get null rays, but whatever, I don't really mind. Without further ado, let's just get into Thundercracker. How about that? So for Mr. Thundercracker's accessories, you get obviously his two blue null rays, and they are the exact same sculpt as Kingdom Skywarps, or Starscreams, and they're just cast in blue this time. Very, very nice sculpt. I love the sculpt. You even get like the ridges on top that you got with the Earthrise version. Obviously, you do have the option if you want to, he can hold them. I don't know why, that just looks really weird to have a Seeker hold the null rays. Obviously, they're supposed to go in his shoulder holes, and that looks absolutely stunning. I love the way that looks, especially if you get him in the right pose. Hey, if we get a core class jazz, we can do the Transformers opening scene.
More than meets the eye. Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons, the Transformers.
Transformers! But for Thundercracker's detail up close and personal, in the little things here, his shoulder pylons, they are a little bit unpainted. Just a little bit, you can kind of see that. If it's really bright in the light, if you just have them under normal lighting, it looks fine. And then for the cockpit, you do get this kind of yellowish color. It looks a lot better on black and with Starscream. I'll do comparisons with him later, though. It just seems kind of pale with the blue, but that's pretty much all my nitpicks. Glossy black forearms right here. Very nice. Cast in black, or cast in blue. This whole thing is cast in blue. I swear to God, they just added some color to it. And then, sadly, his crotch isn't painted, but neither is Skywarp's. So, whatever. I guess it's just more noticeable here because it's a blue. It's a very vibrant color. And then, very nice mechanical detail all over the shins and with the thighs. Very, very nice detail all the way around and on the back. You get the Deceptic symbols right there, and the red lines right there. More gloss black right here for the little wings on the feet and the feet themselves. And overall, the detail on this guy is just impeccable. Absolutely fantastic. For articulation, there's no like up or down at the head, but there is a swivel, and it's kind of tight on Thundercracker. On Skywarp and Starscream, they're pretty loose, but not loose, but easier to move than this one. Arm is on a ball joint. He can go back. Well, if you fold the wing, he can go all the way around, out about that far, down about that far. A little bit of in and out, I guess. Null ray can obviously move. You get kind of a swivel here because of the ball joint, and single jointed, a little past 90 on there. Leg can kick up about that far, back about that far. Beautiful tiny spread. Kind of a thigh swivel, and then you get an actual like swivel at the knee. Ball joint can get you a little less than 90, just a little less than 90. And there's nothing below the knee, but they are sculpted at an angle, so you can kind of get the feet at an angle. And for comparison, here he is next to the Transformers Classics Optimus and the Transformers Earthrise Optimus. And here he is next to the Transformers Core Class Optimus Prime and the Transformers Core Class Ratchet. Oh man. And here he is next to the Transformers Core Class Megatron and the Transformers Core Class Shockwave. Here he is next to the Transformers Core Class Legacy Evolution Sound Blaster and the Transformers Earthrise Voyager Class Thundercracker. And review up for this guy if you want to go check that out. That was the last Core Class review. And last but not least, here he is next to the Transformers Core Class Starscream and the Transformers Core Class Skywarp. And I'm glad that they're all mass retail figures, so they're not split up into Skywarp and Thundercracker being in a 2-pack like Earthrise. I was lucky enough to find my Earthrise 2-pack, but a lot of people weren't. And I'm glad that, they're not online exclusives like Skywarp was in Siege, and then Thundercracker and Starscream were retail figures. It was just a whole mess. If you want your Seeker Trio, don't care about what size they are, here they are, laid out perfect. They're still pretty easy to find, especially online. So, boom, there you go. Perfect Seeker Trio. The only thing is that Skywarp doesn't come with his null race, and that's the only thing I don't like. Other than that, this guy matches perfectly with these other two. I just love the Seekers. I love them to death. Obviously, don't tell anyone. Enough about that. Enough with semantics. Let's get into transformation. Anyway, for Thundercracker's jet mode, it is just so small, and I want to keep swooshing it and swooshing it. Ooh, this jet mode always makes me melt in black and blue, in Starscream's white and red colors. It always makes me want to just pop it in my mouth like a Jolly Rancher. It's so delicious looking, and you get a lot of detail in it too. The transformation is clever but simple, and it's just everything you want in a small Seeker you have with this mold. And I know I reviewed Starscream almost 2 years ago at this point, but that was almost 2 years ago. Come on. It's me now, baby. We're doing this better. So this figure is just absolutely fantastic. I think they knocked it out of the park. The blue is just a perfect blue. I really love the cleanliness of the red stripes coming down the wings and the yellow of the cockpit. Again, it's kind of a palish yellow to me, but whatever. Just obviously you have a bloke under there just with his legs where his head should be and his head where his legs should be, and that's pretty much the only thing that's different. But it's just such a clever transformation. I love this jet mode, and I will never stop loving it, and it'll be my cherished little baby forever. Anyway, what do you say we get into my final thoughts? Oops. What I was trying to do is I was trying to show that he can actually kind of do a pretty good Gur walk. Overall, for this guy, I thoroughly enjoy this figure. It's just so fun. It's so small and tight and compact. It's everything you want in a Seeker figure, just at a 3-inch scale, and it works perfectly. It works just fine, in my opinion. I wish there was a little bit more paint, just because this is an awful lot of blue to the eyes, at least in my opinion, but you know what? Whatever, it's Thundercracker. I can live. He's supposed to be very blue. Now, isn't he? It's just such a cool little thing that they came up with here, and this mold still holds up the third year, or the third line, the third year that they're using it. Since 2021, this Seeker mold has been going strong, and I don't see it failing anytime soon. I could take 1,001 of these. I do not care. Give me more Seekers. Give me the Coneheads. I want the Coneheads in Core Class form now. Give me the Rainmakers. I want the Rainmakers in Core Class form now. The last time we got the Rainmakers was in Siege. I'd love to see the Rainmakers. But, there's just so many things they could do with this mold. And I don't want it only to be Skywarp Thundercracker Stereo Scream, because we always get those. Anyway, enough rambling. I'm going to give this guy a solid 8 out of 10. I love this figure so much, and highly, highly recommend it. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you want to see more and you haven't already, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.